Everybody in the world knows where Tintern is. Tintern, the ruined abbey anyway. And if we look on the map on the left, follow it down, you see there it says station, Tintern Station. And it's still there, basically. It's now a cafe, worth a look. Going upriver a little bit, looking at the picture on the right. Interesting bridge there with a unique story, I think. But then if we stick with the railway, staying on the picture on the right, we carry on down here, past the station, you see it reaches the river, River Wye, jumps across and disappears. Now, if we move to the map on the left, you see in that area it says tunnel. Interesting. Let's go see what we can find. Nice British Rail too. Fourth I don't know if they're original or not. Old mechanisms. Wonderful. Right, let's struggle up the line then. Quick look back. Huge great cut here on our left, and all along there, massive. Then the ground drops down to the river on our right, through the buttercup meadow. The retaining wall, the dappled shade, and the track bed on down that way. I haven't checked on side by side, but I imagine this was this level area, part of a marshalling yard, goods area. Looks that way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, hiding down there is this training post. And I can't see from here whether it's made of broad gauge rail or not. Hopefully it'll come out better on the screen. Just a trace of ballast here and there. Well, the line here continues on quite a high embankment. If we look off to our left, where to drop off. Some of our old favourites down there. Old quarter sleeper fence post. Then if we look to our right, see again, very steep drop off. And on our right is the river, wide down the bottom. And if you look at the next hedgerow up, there's actually another railway line. Just beyond the gate, the fencing, whichever. I would imagine it's on this raised ground to avoid the floods in the area, as much as anything else. Now we wander off to the side a little, down this path, and look upstream, as it were. It's a rather magnificent bridge. That's a rather magnificent view looking back downstream. The story of the bridge is the folk living here tried to encourage the railway to build them a bridge across the river here. And the railway did a cost-benefit analysis and said no way. So the villagers got subscriptions and built it themselves. Amazing. Tombolas and the like, I expect. Splat the rat. And you end up with a rather marvellous bridge. Turbulent waters of the Wye. The question is, do we go and expend the energy to go and have a look on top? So according to the sign, the village across the river is Brockware. Information board. I'm just delaying the on-start of this thing. Got to be done. Right, well, gasping and wheezing. There's our bridge. Nice stone buttress. Look at the number of bolts there and the rivets on top. All had to be drilled first and put into place. My gosh. A few strengthening plates have been put in. Okay, back we go. We'll have a wander back to the station, to the old Buttercup Meadow. We're keeping the river on our left here. Looking very tranquil. See if we can get back to the station. This has all the appearance of being railway constructed. Nice quarter sleeper fence post on that side, or gate post. Reasonable hinges, and another half sleeper, and a rather fine gate closing mechanism. Wow, steps there. That will do the trick. I think a water tank, that's good. Built for comfort. What's the date, somebody? I think this is the brake changeover gear, isn't it? From vacuum to steam. It will most certainly brake anyway. So is that. Very broad area here, which is some sort of goods or marshalling yard, you would think. Again, and then just there, plate layers hut. Superb. Goes really up, I think. Pause to read. We'll head this way towards the crossing of the Y. A miniature railway runs up and down here in the season then, looks like. And you can clearly see the line of the railway here. And a piece of broad gauge rail. I think streamers should be silenced. Heck of an embankment here. And down there. And again on the other side. A real steep drop. There's an old box stuck in the side here. Does that have a railway function? I just had to phone to get permission to pass the bridge. As you only just passed the signal box by the newly established turntable. Across the other side of the river is the buttress for the bridge viaduct, call it what you will. We're obviously standing on its partner on this side. It's a beautiful piece of brickwork, isn't it? Stonework, lovely. Now directly behind there should be a tunnel entrance. It goes almost immediately into a tunnel. Can't see anything from here. I think that requires extra investigation. So if you enjoyed this little jaunt, come with me in a couple of weeks. We'll take a look over that side of the river and see if we can find the tunnel.